And hello, and welcome back to Trails into Reverie. And last time we did not eat bugs. Yep.
Rendering browsing interface.
As per before, I'm going to keep it a 1 through 6 roll in the hopes that this is 6. So 3? Why are you going 5, 4, 3? You're getting farther away from it each time, you stupid RNG on freaking the internet. Not that I'm against this one, actually. I mean, they all look pretty interesting, to be fair. Still. Feels like it's working against my best interest. Finally made it. Yeah, whatever they have going on for this group is definitely not going to be at least, it's not going to be at the academy, because they don't have, like, updated assets for that, yeah? Aren't you? You've always got something wild going on, don't you? Hey, now, I've got permission this time. I'm late as hell, though. Hope they're not mad. Imperial Villa. Oh, this is the place with the waterfall. Yeah, this would be a great. It's a patio basically where you can do basically anything you want, but yeah. Oh. Sorry for the wait, ladies. Wait is putting it mildly. Lucy was just saying you might have stood us up. Come on, can a guy get a little love for how hard he worked to make time for this? I got attacked by foreign spies on the way here and everything. The odds of that happening with our current international climate are 0. You'll need to put some work into your tall tales. And if you're ever so much as 1 minute late when meeting us again... You wish you weren't. Now sit down. You're so funny, Lucy. I can get a little leeway with our first time meeting outside of work in 3 years. How you doing, Sieg? Being a good guard. Sweet. Have they updated my voice actor yet? Says Sieg. A perfect guard. In fact, he's been vigilant since I came to Arabonia for the wedding. Oh yeah, I was wondering why you'd be here. What would have brought you, to town for all this? Because, like, Elector's making the excuse about not having time, being busy and stuff like that, but you probably, yeah. And today's my last day here, so I really am glad we could all find time to get together. I wish I could have earlier, but I've been swamped with work ever since the war's end. It did allow me to come back for business in the Reverie embassy at least, so it worked out in the end. I've mainly been checking up on the Remiferians who returned to the Empire after the war, yeah? That plus a few other thingamajigs and some follow-ups with Silent Company. That is all correct, and all confidential. Dare I ask how you came to know my itinerary? Dare you don't. But I can slip out a few secret updates I'm privy to. From what I hear, the extra mirror and finer details of the reparations we're paying out to other countries has been finalized. It's not much more than a modified version of the second proposal. You should get the official notif next month. Well, alright. I can save my long overdue smack for next time. Thanks, Lecter. I'll let my grandmother know. Speaking of updates, Jill and Hans asked me to deliver messages to both of you. To Lecter, they, Jill mostly, said, "Clock's ticking, hurry up and apologize." To Lucy, they, Hans mostly, said, "Let's all hang out soon, we miss you." What? They still remember sweet, innocent me? And please, tell him I'm too busy kissing government ass to kiss theirs too. I think a Janus get-together would be fun, personally. The timing might work since I heard Leo's back in Liberal. He also said something about coming here for a conference. Here? I haven't been keeping an eye on him since he made it into the top school in Le Mans. You better not try to ambush me. Talking like this is bringing back a whole flood of memories. Same for me. It's like we're right back in the student council room. I'm so glad you came back to us. So am I. I would have been happy enough that you came through the other side of the war safe and sound. But it also seems to lift that shadow that's been weighing you down. I can finally smile from the heart again. Think some would be quick to point out that I don't deserve to with how I don't know, help start the damn thing. Well, we won't be among them. To us, you're a dear friend from our academy days. Well, if you're one of them, though, then better late than never to do all the good you can so you can put the rest of us at ease. Listen to you. I screwed up big thinking Janus was a good spot to go undercover. Much fun as I had there at the time. Oh, he let some opinions slip. Oops, looks like it's me. Arndale speaking. Again? I'll be right there. What's wrong? Sorry, something's cropped up. I'll be back as soon as I can, but you two can just keep going on without me. Here I thought I was swamped. I've heard there's been no shortages of fires to put out in the intelligence division since the Chancellor's passing. But, yeah, I don't like that fake smile he put on. Scream. Oh yeah, snap. We didn't even get to the title card yet. The more things change. The same morning. The Imperial Diet is going to be more of a problem than military HQ. All of a sudden, they're happy to flaunt their authority again like the Inspectorate. Makes about the last thing we need. Now that the military's been downsized, intelligence is what's going to keep the Empire safe. How could they not get that? Well, we've bought ourselves half a year to finish this so-called restructuring. We'll need to make something of it, even if it's just for a show. Did they say something in the current time about the intelligence division not being around anymore, if I remember correctly? Or was moved into like a different part of something. If I might be permitted to speak. A detailed proposal on how a restructured intelligence division could look has already been submitted. Our division as it stands was based on the old army. Change has been long overdue anyways. There's no better time to bring it up to modern standards than now, I say. We already rejected that proposal of yours. Your ideas may sound pretty on paper, but the flexibility you're looking for is no more than a childish dream. Our division has more important things to focus on. Stop being a dreamer and think like the officer you're supposed to be. I think we've wasted enough time discussing the topic of restructuring for one day. Sort of a unique-ish design? As long as the Empire needs us, we need not worry about this division's future. The rest will work itself out. Our concern is more that the general state of affairs both at home and abroad has crumbled since the war. Raise yourself. And by our, I do not include you. It must be nice to idle away the time while the rest of us are up to our neck in work. May as well not even have a seat at this damn table. I do hope you're at least aware of who is responsible for this perilous situation we found ourselves in. I'd like the chance to restore my name as much as anyone else, sir. With how much I ordered everyone around in the past, however, I think it's for the best if I keep my head down for a while. From teacher's pet to class clown. Oh, how you've fallen. It's hard taking responsibility for screwing everything up, huh? Don't worry, you still have plenty of time to suck up to your new superiors. Who? Sure you're not going to be handed the pink slip by the time I gotta suck up to you? You watch your mouth. Just get out of here. It's impossible to get anything done with you in the way. As you wish, sir. Damn boy causes nothing but trouble whether he's here or isn't. Have you anything else to add, Hubert? I do. Prince Oliver's honeymoon is still due to proceed as scheduled. I hope he's okay. Hubert's seen... I'm trying to remember if we've seen Hubert before. He feels obviously differently designed, but... he's a bit more of a unique design than the sort of generic NPC-ish looks for the other ones. There you are. The meeting's over. Hey, Hubert. Another hard day at the office, huh? Sorry I've had to deal with all this crap I used to on top of your own now. I wouldn't have to if you didn't try stirring up trouble whenever you're in the... Whatever. I know I'm wasting my breath here. I managed to get the foreign intelligence budget passed at least. Just a stopgap until the new ID is established, but we could use every mirror we can, the way the CID's sniffing around. That's off to you, Mr. Chief of Foreign Intel. Just where would we be without promising youngsters like you? Your wisecracks are why they kick you out, you know? I know you don't care if they treat you like trash and resist with every pull, of course. But still, keep doing what you have to here to get things done. I'm trying. They ain't making it easy. I swear, I'm gonna be old and gray by the time we pass a proper restructuring plan. Do they keep acting like they do today? For sure. Do they keep acting like they were today? For sure. 15 years isn't a long time for the idea to be established, but it's plenty of time for them to get set in their ways. Yeah, any longer and the cracks in the foundation will start to crumble until there's nothing left. It's about time we went out with the old, in with the new, if you catch my drift. Can you say that kind of thing out loud while we're in the building? I mean, the whole place is probably bugged considering where we are. Well, we both know I'm better at talking to the higher-ups than you are, so if you plan on starting something, let me in on it. We've been together since we were junior agents. I can make this work. Can't beat someone having your back. Count on you, Hubert. Hello, sir. Lecter. Sir. Go to Crossbell and assess the situation before the signing ceremony. Even you can do something this simple, I hope. With respect, why? I thought we had an entire unit deployed for that very task. I don't want to see you set foot back in this office for at least a week. Wow, he is unsubtle. He's not even trying to hide that he's giving me pointless work to keep me out of his hair. Didn't you want to keep your head down? There's nothing to gain by causing a scene right now. Just do what he says, and no slacking off because it's pointless either, you hear? Yes, I hear. I don't need you getting on my case, too. You know, actually, didn't he say something about being in Crossbell off a hunch? Did he lie about that? Huh. It's been a while since that point in the story. Crossbell might be another opportunity for him to meet with Chloe, but I guess we'll see. I felt like there'd be more of her and... Oh man, that's so unfair. Why are you getting all the blame? Comes with being the easiest Iron Blood to target, I guess. So, you're really up for sticking around the intelligence division? Oh, yep, I think it's fun. Besides, I think it'd be smarter to stay. Being on the inside will let me help Reen, Eustace, and all my other friends too, right? Yeah, good call. Just try not to leak classified information left and right. Oh, look who's talking. Fair. So, that leaves just you now, huh? Well, you disbanded your whole unit the morning of the war, right? Line mentioned being real confused why everybody had their assignments changed out of nowhere. Lecter, you didn't. I didn't know how things were going to end. I just figured that however the Great Twilight panned out, it was good for my guys to have options. That's all. Okay. I can't see everything. I sure as hell didn't see you coming back. I kicked out Tina out while I could. She's starting to find her own way in life, and I don't want our little mess getting in the way of that. I'll let her keep access to our secure line if it helps you feel better. You did? Thanks. The next stop is Trista. When disembarking, please ensure no belongings are left behind. You know what's a real shame? It's a real shame, and I know they don't do this because it would be a lot of work to remake the assets. It's a real shame we never got to go back to the normal Thor's military academy, and we've been exclusively at the branch campus, and we haven't had anything at Leaves. It was in, right? Leaves was the original Thor's city, right? Town. That's my stop. Surprised you can't just call them if all you need to do is reach out to Thor's. I've been out of service for a while. Gotta make it formal, you know? I haven't seen any of the instructors in ages, so I want to say hi. Nothing wrong with that. Well, since you're going anyway, you think you could deliver this for me? Lecter handed Amelia a single letter. Just give it to one of the instructors and ask him to read it out loud. Anyone will work. Okay, I guess. See you later, Lecter. And take it easy. Lemon squeezy. Things sure have changed. But I think it's all for the best. Yeah, I could see that. It's easy enough to see that history won't be kind to Gileath Osborne. With blood and iron, he expanded his empire's reach through enough schemes and invasions to drag the continent into the depths of war. He might go down as one of the most evil men who ever lived. If allies weren't lost in his wake, they were derailed beyond repair. Some might say that my life was one of them. Not that I care much. He had a clear goal he wanted to achieve, and the will to see it through. That meant something to me. He never verbalized what that goal was, mind. I'm sure Claire and Rufus weren't aware either. But since the moment we met that fateful spring 15 years ago, I could sense the nature behind his ambitions. Oh my fucking god, they made that blend in so fucking much. I imagine he could see how similar I was to him, that we had a gift for seeing the big picture, and the path to reach the end to our means. Oh my fucking goodness. But while all I wanted to do was give up and fade away, he was set on using every tool at his disposal for the sake of his goals. Seeing the way he worked may have been a bigger shock than my dad's letter. Maybe I was captivated by how he could do what I couldn't. Maybe history will see him as immoral, but I won't. He wasn't. He was a man who loved his country, his people. He wanted to save them, even if it meant taking on the role of a villain. No doubt he deemed his ruthlessness a must to realize his vision, but I also think there was more to it than that. Throwing his whole being into a singular goal was all he could do to keep his fragile sense of self from collapsing. To move forward, never thinking of when the last string holding his psyche together would snap. But it was whatever it took. If it took everything he had to give to make his dream come true to light, then that was the price worth paying. That was how he chose to live.
So when I chose to become an Ironblood, I made a promise to myself. I swore that if he ever strayed from his path or reached his breaking point, I would stop him by taking his life. That became my goal. It gave me a reason to remain in this world, even when I'd been unable to stop my dad. Of course, the one who settled things for the old man ended up being Schwarzer, his real son. There's no shortage of fires that need putting out right now. One wrong move, and the continent is liable to fall apart. Atoning for putting it in the position it's in through rebuilding the Empire is a good, honest goal. It's something worth doing. But at the same time,
it's still too early for you to lose hope. Come with me and discover what your purpose in this world may be. Oh, and that's gonna be like over and like with Chloe and them, isn't it? This is gonna be him realizing what he really wants to do, isn't it?
I think I've lost my purpose in life all over again, old man.
The next stop is Saudig. Saudig. When disembarking, please ensure no belongings are left behind. I was dozed off. Need to stop letting my guard down so much lately. So, you coming for me or not? The odds are way better if you do it before you reach the next station, you know. Man, this guy really doesn't like him. I assume this is from the intelligence division, the rest of them. Okay, I didn't count on there being this many pros. Of course we're pros, we're the division's elite. Well, I'll be damned. Did you have a good nap, Lecter? So, how's your unit, huh? This would be a dumb question, but I'd feel weird if I didn't ask. What are you trying to do here, Hubert? I don't like this any more than you do, trust me. But I need you dead. This is the most surefire way to get it done. You've gotten out of so many situations that would have killed a man 10 times over in the past, even live combat. Your intuition is something else to have helped you survive this long. That's why we've prepared something even you won't be able to sneak your way out of. Don't tell me. Oh. This isn't very subtle, or stealthy, or intelligence division as. Life sure dealt you a hell of a bad hand, huh? You might have won big when you earned the Chancellor's favor, but now you're hanging onto your job by the skin of your teeth. It almost hurts to watch a peer rise and fall the way you did. But don't worry, I'll make good use of you if no one else will. All these years spent together, and this is what it comes to, huh? But sure doesn't sound like this came from the boss, so who out there wants my head gift wrapped with a pretty bow? Could it be the CID? You son of a bitch. Forward intelligence is your bag, so I'm no expert, but I don't need to be to see how they've been shaking things up. Calvert's new president is heading it now, no? Oh, okay. That's what I thought CID meant, but that explains it. Can't say I blame you for kissing a crumbling agency goodbye when the renovations the other side's already got done are so pretty. Major, if we don't... I know. Oh, how I hate people who are too smart for their own good. But this is the last time you get to put that brain of yours to use, so I'll let you have it. Goodbye, Lecter. Have fun in Gehenna. And he feels like he'd let himself die based on the thing. Did someone save him? What? Possible. How could none of the... No. She was just pretending to get off at Trista? I could kiss you, White Rabbit. You got the timing down pat. I don't want your kisses. Okay, that's good. Also, attacking with that at that point... Oh, okay, there we go. That letter wasn't even for the Academy. You can't just hand in your notice like that out of the blue. Damn it, Lecter! Have yourself a seat, Hubert. Keep the gun out if you want to. I just want to have a little chat. I'm not falling for that. I'll admit the odds aren't in our favor right now, but I'm not getting off this train until they are. Where in what I said did he hear that I'd be setting you up for failure? If you want a housewarming gift for your new home, my head's not the only option you got. You can always tell them about the new intelligence division set up in secret 3 months ago. See? I can spare a little career advice for an old friend. Wait, what? 3 months ago? These guys are real pros. So much for this plan. Well, I'm not as stupid as to not realize when I've been beat. What do you plan to do with me? Why would I want to do anything? What? If you don't mind doing me a favor, of course. It'd help me out big time if you stuck to your plan and go to the CID. But you're kidding me. You want me to be a triple agent? It's the CID we're talking about. There's no way they won't sniff me out. Well, yeah. Not sure they'll think much better of you as a double agent. But you're right that they're not gonna fall for half-ass betrayal. We both know that what they're gonna say if they catch wind of what happened here. He must have got out of there by cutting a deal with Arndel. So, whose lawn looks greener now? I'll let you make the call. Wait, how long have you known? Since the start, Hubert. I knew since we were juniors that you'd keep trying to follow in my footsteps and aim for the top. As much as I knew you'd never get there, leading to your betrayal. But I had to let it play out. It's what had to be done so I could make my moves without the higher-ups breathing down my neck. You're the same as he was. You're no different from that piece of shit Chancellor! Oh, I know. Think you could take over, Reigns? Oh, he's... interesting. Interesting that they're bringing... Yeah, I thought I saw him and recognized him. Also, he's wearing his ID at the moment. I think I can handle it. I know he's like intelligence division related, but he's still liberal, right? Oh, don't let it get you down too much. We're all in a difficult position here. Why not scratch each other's backs? As for me, I'll do just about anything to ensure my home of Liberal never suffers another day of tragedy again. Calvert is well on track to becoming the next dominant force in Zemuria. We can't afford to not keep a good eye on it. So let's work as a team to make the goal of the new intelligence division he formed come true. Let's bring stability to Western Zemuria. I wonder if the 3 months thing was a lie. It might have been. I guess we're about to find out if this guy's on the... So yeah, all went as planned. The guy tied to the CID are now under control. Good work. This turned out to be quite the operation. Wasn't going to be any other way. Now we're going to use the talk of the new ID to get internal and external affairs in order. Okay. So that was all a ruse too. Well, we'll see if he, like, curses him out. Maybe he also really dislikes him too. Now we can use the talk of the new ID to get internal and external affairs in order. I'll leave deciding how that goes to you. Just don't forget to keep me apprised of the remaining time the old division has left. Sure thing, boss. You're the best. You're sure you won't consider sticking around your old post? I'd rather die. I think I've had enough of handling headaches like you. The only thing that would keep me on is you leaving. Aw, you know you love me. I wouldn't exactly shed a tear if I did leave, though. So what's next on the list? Heading straight to Crossbell? Can't say there isn't stuff bothering me over there, too. But I promise I head back to the villa this afternoon. Looks like I'll be a little late again. But at least the airship will cut down the time. Catch you later, Chief. I know you're busy, but try and take a breather here and there. You're no spring chicken. Wait, have they been at the villa this whole time? He got on a train, went from like Trista to Celtic, and had that meeting, and... 15 years, and he hasn't changed a bit. Okay. No, fair enough. Props to Lecter in the present. Alright, don't let the car with that license plate get away again. Something tells me there are people in the Garnier district in the harbor, too. Better look into people who start working at the ladder and in the opera house around early September. Your instincts never cease to amaze me. I almost feel sorry for our CID friends who thought they could play hardball against you. It's their own fault. They're the ones who came up to bat. Anyway, think you could send them home for me, Klein? Not a problem. Ooh, Klein. I recognize the name. Trails. Klein. Oh, there's a lot of words here. Okay, not a problem. I do recognize the art, though, that came up. Whew, that's the busy work out of the way. Looks like the division's restructuring is going to work out okay. Can't say I'm not concerned about my old man sympathizers in the army. I wonder if I should be more concerned with how I'm doing nothing but work. I haven't ditched the girls to come here. The same as he was. No different from that piece of shit Chancellor. Come with me and discover what your purpose in this world may be. So much I need to do, but I just can't bring myself to do any of it. I think part of it's because I lost my reason for living, but that's not everything.
Even if they aren't on the best terms with them, Claire and Rufus still have families. Milliam and Altina have people they can turn to now, too. Everyone's got someone who loves them that they can go back to. But me? Getting close was never really my thing. Every chance I had, I chose to walk away. All that's left of me are the sins I have to atone for. If nothing else, I can at least make it so work's not left a complete mess. Damn it. There I go, thinking about work again. When did I become that kind of guy? Huh? Was that Sieg?
There you are. I've been looking everywhere.
Busted, huh?
She finds him a lot on the,
Finding you slacking off on a rooftop brings back memories.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say, basically.
I'll never forget how much legwork I put in trying to find you at Genus.
Oh, I bet you won't.
Genus? No, it's Jet. This is why we need voice acting in all the games. This is why we need English voice acting in all the games.
I know I won't understand everything that's burdening you right now. I'm sure there are things that, even if you told me, I wouldn't be able to imagine with my upbringing. But I know you're the same person you are now as you were the day we met. When I felt lost and was struggling with my own internal conflicts, you were the one who reached out to me. I've never stopped being thankful for it, Lecter.
You remember all that? I feel bad, but I barely remember anything that happened in school.
Maybe you've forgotten, but we haven't. You were the weirdest student council president ever. A guy who wouldn't know common sense if it hit him in the face. There was no end to your shenanigans. But you also saved us more than we can count. More than we realized at the time. You're really important to us, Lecter. And you always will be. So, please don't suffer in silence. We want you to be your true self in front of us, even if you can't with anyone else.
I've got people too. Guess I just wasn't thinking straight. That means the world to me, Chloe, Lucy. feel like as long as I've got you, I'll never have to worry about losing my way.
What?
Are you alright? You're not delirious from fever or anything, are you?
That hurts, you know. Well, whatever. I'd better get going. I've been hanging up here too long as it is. You good on time, Chloe? You've got a flight soon, right?
I do, but it isn't due to take off for a half hour or so.
Have you ever been to an airport before? You need to be there like an hour before. Where did you be? I guess she's royalty.
This isn't an official visit, so Julia is coming to escort me back.
She might be waiting at the landing port as we speak. Jill, Hans, and Leo are in Liberal right now, isn't that right?
They should be. Oh!
Oh dear, I suppose that means work will have to wait.
If we pass up this opportunity now, who knows when we'll get a next time?
Why are you both talking like that?
You're coming with us!
Wait, what? You're not dragging me all the way to Liberal, are you?
Of course we are. We can finally have that reunion we've been itching for after all this time.
You'll never have a day off if we don't kidnap you.
There's no irony in that statement. The kidnapping is literally it's not even like a joking kidnap.
Wait, we can still talk about this.
Nope.
Spare me, please!
Oh, he decided to be true about his feelings and was like, man, this is something that I truly do value and I have in life. And it's like, and he just got like dropped into the deep end of it after like refusing to jump in the water all that time. That's fun. True sacred mirror, that feels thematically appropriate. That's another one where it's a nice, I'm glad to see it turn out that way. Nice understanding that you just sort of assume that it'll work out, basically. Sort of just a safe assumption that you could take from here on out. With that in mind, not too many down here, off to talking to people. Well, maybe there are a lot up here. Man, you're all amazing at the Civic Center. Totally. I nearly lost focus in the middle of our battle because I couldn't stop watching. You would have think that was a rehearsed performance. Great job out there. It's like I was synchronizing with Ilya little by little, as we were dancing. I feel a little guilty saying this, but it was so much fun that I could see anything, that I couldn't see anything or anyone else. I'm sure Ilya felt the same way. And everyone's back to normal thanks to you. All that's left is toppling the tower. Yeah, we've already come this far, now we just gotta bust right in. That's the spirit. There's no way we can fail with everyone working together. I think that pretty much covers it. Now there's just one small barrier standing in our way now. We've taken back what matters most to us. Now's the time to protect it. Yeah, don't you think? Oh boy.
How's it going?
Say, Lloyd, you wouldn't have time to pick up Vantage Master Stew too, would you? Watching everyone else play for so long that the fever finally bit me as well. I'm not a savant in it like Ren is, but I picked up a few pointers. I'm in it to win it, and this is no different. What do you say? You game to go at it mano a mano if you have the time, Lloyd? Hard to turn down challenges like that. You're on, Estelle. Well, that's what I'm talking about. You know where to find me when you want to get down to business. Okay.
Notice anything strange?
Oh, this is a little off topic, but taking up Vanity. Yeah, okay.
Need
What a
something?
mess we've been dragged into. No period of marital bliss for us, huh? I guess the honeymoon period is a bit of a different type of honeymoon period for you guys. I think a system that can predict the future better than any tarot reading is trying to steal that very future from us. I won't let them steal away the future, especially for those yet to be born. Agreed, we can't let them do this. Very specific statement. Not that we don't understand it, though. We'll find a way to stop them, together. I'll be backing you from the sidelines as best as I can. I give you permission to work Estelle and Joshua to the bone. Whatever you need to do to fix this. Be sure to take advantage of that. As I said at the meeting, the tower is surrounded by a powerful barrier. We also need a strategy for dealing with a large number of helm wards and other defenses that are protecting it. That's going to be easier said than done. I know the Prince and Thomas are making arrangements, but it's going to be a challenge. Rose and Dita are doing the same. They said they have to keep whatever they have up their sleeves a secret until the operation begins. I wish I could say that makes me feel better, but it sure does feel like we're leaving our lives up to complete chance like this. I understand your concern, but this isn't the first time any of us has faced towering odds. Plus, I have faith that Reen and his crew will figure something out. Well, aren't you optimistic? Putting in Reen's hands, too. Yes, but I think having optimism is entirely the point. All we can do now is have faith, and each do what we can. If you go in thinking you're going to fail, you're going to fail, right? Or you can do what I'm doing. Work on the assumption we'll find a way into that thing one way or another and prepare yourself. And if things don't go our way and we end up meeting the goddess later today, then perhaps that's just the way things were meant to be. Far be it for me to keep her waiting, but I don't think that's going to happen. We're going to pull this off no matter what. That's right. I plan on living up to grandmother's and everyone else's expectations.
Did you say
Speaking
something?
of grandmother, I've started training Celine to prepare her as my successor too. Mind you, I don't exactly plan on abdicating my seat as chief of the Hexen clan for a long while. But considering what's in store for the future of my kind, it's hardly a bad idea to bolster our overall strength. I most certainly still has some room to grow as a witch too. One of these days, I'd like to think she'll surpass Vita. It's just a question of when. I've got to toughen her up. Fun. Wait. Sight? So, you're the final doll that George left behind in Frostspell, are you? I can truly feel his work at hand when I see you now. You've got it, Wolfie Pants. Look at me, aren't I a masterpiece? The automata he's designed for Arkansas are amazing, but they don't even compare. Your physical design is one thing, but your personality is so lifelike. Indeed, Elysium is to thank for that. The AI was also behind the Supreme Leader, perhaps even more than just him. Definitely seems to be involved with the origin of this place, at least. Now that you mention it, a voice said something about interference before her memories came back. Right. Warning to all visitors, Elysium has attempted to interfere with this space 4,096 times. These increased failed attempts prove that interference with the laws of causality outside the space is at a critical point. There's a lot to think about, but we still don't know enough about this place to draw any conclusions. Fair enough. Given its theming around the computerized AI element of it, it feels like it's safe to say that it's similar to Elysium? Wasn't one of my original theories early in this that just the freaking goddess herself is just like an AI? That doesn't seem out of the realm of possibility. Agreed, we should focus on resolving the incident in the real world for now. Like, that could literally just be Idios over there. Like, by concept. Why not, right? We can put our heads together and figuring this place out after, as the SSS. I'm with you there. It's going to take a team effort. I don't think we're going to be allowed back in when that's done, but okay. You needn't ask for our help. That's the spirit. There's got to be a reason we're all together like this. Yeah, I know we can do it.
You wish to speak?
What is that? What is that you have in your pocket, Lloyd? Oh, this? Vantage Master stack. I thought so. He gifted one to me as well, recommending I play it with other people. I've been curious about it. Since you practice the game, perhaps it would make it easier for me to try. I would appreciate if you played a few games with me in your free time. You're gonna play Vantage Master Sight? Sure. I'll let you know when I'm up for it. Sight doesn't even have thumbs. How's he supposed to hold his cards? This I gotta see. I don't think they're gonna explain how he holds his cards. I don't think that's like one of the things that's gonna just be like figured out from this.
Central core activated. Confirming rank points accumulated.
Ba-da-ba-ba.
Confirming rank points accumulated.
I just want to get to that
Liberation
400 because I have no
unchanged.
guarantee. I have no guarantee I'm going to get to the 500 at the very least.
Executing recuperation program.
So, since I think I just have one more of these left for the new stuff that was unlocked versus the other ones where I would have multiple, I figured I'd just do this now. Hello? Uh-oh. Okay, this is taking, why do I keep running into the bugs? Why me? Damn it.
Executing recuperation program.
Okay. Don't fail a second time. Don't fail a second time.
It's
Load.
time to
Properly
play.
load. There it is.
If you dare.
How do we feel about it going from easy, normal, all the way to brutal right away?
May destiny guide you.
Question.
Well done.
I've never heard that. I'm no military. I've never heard that before, but just context clues.
Have you got it?
Fuck.
Oh,
No. Piercing.
No.
It's like, what would it be for him? That's the thing. I didn't do the fights. I wouldn't even have the context answer.
next.
I accidentally didn't do that. 4.
Oh,
That was like 90% a guess. Yeah, that makes sense. I felt like I heard 3 and 4 before specifically.
next.
So that all makes sense. Oh, yeah, yeah. That's the Johann I got without really processing the others properly, but yeah, looking at it more, that's just like removing the ones that are obviously not in.
Next. Well done.
Oh my goodness, it's like Tatiana Ferris. I don't know if they have anything. Well, Ferris is like the prim and proper like purple hair one, right? Muse is obviously in her bigger than a barony. And Margarita, I don't know, but I knew she was noble in some form.
Next. Oh,
Damn it. I have no idea. It's a name. Names are names.
correct.
That one just like I saw it and it stood out to me. I think all the others are names of people in the series too, though. Obviously,
Have
Ilya.
you got it?
Oh my god, if I get this wrong. No, that was my first
A
thought.
pity.
Oh no, I was originally thinking that, then I second guessed myself.
Have you got it? Our game is done.
That one is just like I'm running out of time.
May destiny guide you. Oh,
Damn it.
a pity.
For
Oh.
third. Okay, these I don't know. Shit.
Correct. Next.
That was
Well done. Next.
I'm trying to remember.
Correct.
That, yeah, I just saw the stage perform, and then I was like, I swear, it's like, oh my goodness, I recognize the song name.
Have you got
And
it?
I remember that being, oh my goodness,
Incorrect.
I don't even remember ever hearing that before.
Oh. Correct.
That's the only one I don't, didn't recognize someone else's name.
Next. Oh.
Yeah, I'm just remembering the color for that one. Patty cakes.
Done.
Patty cakes. Patty cakes. He's two older brothers. The first son is Ryan. The second is Alex. Oh my goodness, Alex Dudley is related to patty cakes. What? What's the name of the Saturday?
Correct.
Oh, that's just easy.
Next. Our game.
Rennie
is
was
done.
not a nickname? I didn't realize that was... I guess that explains why they don't recognize her more easily, but... I thought it was just like a cute little Rennie nickname.
May destiny.
I didn't realize that was her actual birth name. Huh.
Correct. Next. Correct. Have you got it? Correct.
Piercing. I remember the piercing part because that's the thing I got wrong. That's right. Tearing. Tearing feels like it fits him, I will note.
Oh. Oh.
Rennie.
Oh. Have you got it? Correct.
President Holmes once sang "Cry for Me, Cry for You." Wait, she did? Seize the Day. Yeah, I remember that. Tokyo Xanadu. That's a good song.
Next.
It's the open. Yeah. Oh no, that was my first. Fuck, this one's gonna be hard to remember.
Next.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Incorrect.
Nope. Yeah. Okay. That's just a matter of remembering. That came up recently. Oh my goodness.
Soul.
Toa, yes, I remember her having a freaking telescope. She looked, okay. I had a super vague memory of that and trying to piece that all together in like a few seconds and of something that I didn't really remember clearly. Man, the time limit on these make them so much more just like, oh fuck.
Oh, why don't we continue?
Oh
Well
my goodness, it was
done.
Albert or Samuel. I was going between those in my head.
Oh,
I don't
Next.
know.
well done. Well,
Oh.
a fine show of
Oh,
knowledge.
10 to clear. Okay. That's all I really want. All I really want is to clear. I didn't realize the 10 to clear. I was going for the 15. Oh, okay. That is, yeah.
May destiny.
No. Accident. High speed. Well, I will say about this minigame.
Incorrect. Have you
I would say
got
about
it?
this minigame, it's fun. I think I've seen all of them, because there's always those 15 questions, right? Just in a different order, and you just have to get 10 of them right. Which makes it, like, set up so that if you just do it enough, and you have any semblance of, like, a short-term memory, you'll be able to get it, right? But this was actually a lot of fun to go through, like, these super obscure bullshit things, and it's like, oh my goodness. It's amazing sometimes where it's like, oh my goodness, how did that memory pop into my head? And be like, oh my goodness, I actually remembered that, sort of? That feels weird. And then this other thing, and it's like, oh my goodness, I should have gotten that. And if I had time, I probably would have, but
Our game is done.
it's fun.
Taking a
But I think that's, I assume, everything for it. Dazzling Odin Gem. Hot damn, they're giving me some nice load. I was about to say load, you better fucking load at this point. Okay, well, I'm going to leave that for here. One thing I need to do is I definitely need to set people up for the other trials so I can actually consider doing those after the other ones. But I probably won't be able to record for a bit, so this will probably have to... this recording will have to suffice for at least a little while, so we'll see exactly when I'll be able to pick it up again. I might have time to actually set people up in between. So, I'll see you all then. Drive safely, everyone.